Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our coverage from DIMDEX 2024, the Doha International Maritime Defense Exhibition here in Doha, Qatar. Boeing has made available to us Wael Zaoud. He's Business Development Director at Qatar and Kuwait Boeing Defense Space and Security. He's a really busy guy, and we've got only a few minutes with him. So we're going to quickly get into a Q&A session with Wael. Wael, thank you very much for making the time for us.
Welcome. Real pleasure, sir.
We've already mentioned he's very busy, so we've just got a few minutes with him. He's going to give us a top-level overview of Boeing Defense, Space and Security's activities in Qatar. Boeing has an important role here. And Wael, if you can just give us a top-level overview and some of the recent achievements that we have here.
Sure, of course. First of all, I'd like to take the opportunity to congratulate the Ministry of Defense of Qatar and the Qatar Emiri Air Force in particular for their celebrating their 50th years anniversary. And we have been proud to be a part of this anniversary for the past 15 years. Great achievements over the period. We have been pleasure of having the C-17 platform for 15 years in service. We are happy to have the Apache platform for 5 years in service, and as well as the F-15, 3 years in service. We're part of the history. We're very proud of it. We wish them all the success and prosperity in the future.
The platforms that you've mentioned are all very sophisticated platforms, strategic platforms that really deliver a lot of capability for the Qatar Emiri Air Force. The C-70 is a strategic airlifter. The Apache is a world-beating attack helicopter. And the F-15QA is the most advanced version of the F-15. Wael, if you could just take us through the individual platform, the C-17, is a extremely capable strategic airlifter. 15 years in service is a long time. If you just give us some insight into how Boeing has supported the platform over this period of time.
So for 15 years, the Qatar Emiri Air Force has been operating at least 8 C-17 Globemasters. The Qatar Emiri Air Force were the first operators of the C-17 in the Gulf region. And really, when they received them from day one, the C-17 has been out in the front operating in humanitarian missions all around the world. And that in itself speaks to the generosity of the Qatar people and even beyond the borders and across the globe. C-17 is a really great platform. Boeing is very happy to be a partner for it on them. We support them part of a global GISP program. We have people on the ground supporting the platform. We do some training for them and maintenance as well. That's in the front on the C-17. On the Apache, we're very proud to be partners with them on Apache for the last 5 years. We operate with them 24 Apaches in the country. We're part of the maintenance, training, and support of the aircraft. As you rightfully stated, attack helicopter used to protect the borders, land, and sea, and critical infrastructure over here. Great partnership with them on that one. We've also have 36 aircrafts delivered in the country, F-15, the leading fighter, the most advanced F-15 version. They have the QA. It's been developed specifically for Qatar, and the F-15EX, even what the U.S. government recently sold, is built on the F-15 QA with 95% system capabilities. Boeing is very proud of the partnership. We have close to more than 200 people supporting this platform in the country between training, maintenance, and support. And F-15 speaks itself on its multi-role of what they do with the aircraft supporting security of the airspace.
Thank you, Wael. But we're going to take Wael also into another angle, and which is sustainment of these assets within the nation here, because that is also something that the Qatar government is very keen on.
Correct. So it's not just a platform sale. We have to have partnership with them in terms of sustainment and the experience that we bring with the Boeing company as the OEM on the platform. We support them in terms of the maintenance of the platform, the actual wrench turners on the plane. We support them in training their pilots and their co-pilots on the aircraft, how to fly it, how to operate it. We provide next generation products of services to make sure that the aircrafts are highly available. Data predictivity, data analytics as well as a part of it, and the support over here. We are looking at different ways of doing business with them. We're always exploring new products and new ways of support. One of the new stuff we're looking at right now is an autonomous platform where we can do large aircraft inspections as well. Unfortunately, we didn't exhibit it over here because of availability, but this is one of the stuff we're looking forward and bringing in the future in Qatar over here. What's available in our technology, new AR technology, 3D technology that we can bring over here. We're always in the forefront supporting our customers.
Look, we could spend all day with Wael, but we've just got one question left for him. Apart from the activities that you have that are contractually obligated with the Qatar government, if you could just take us some of the initiatives that Boeing does.
Boeing has a big presence in Doha in terms of the Ministry of Defense, but at the same time, we look at the broader aspect of Qatar, what Boeing can bring into what we can do, especially aligning with the Qatar Vision 2030. We've had several partnerships with the different entities in Doha. We've partnered with Injaz Qatar. We've partnered with the Invest Qatar. We've partnered with Qatar University, with Qatar Research Technical Institute, QCRI, Qatar Research and Computing Industry. We have several programs in R&D. We've managed to, Boeing had invested more than $1.5 million with Injaz Qatar. More than 5,000 students were the benefit of this particular achievement. We've partnered with Injaz Qatar in terms of what would be the next Boeing presence in Qatar over here. We partnered with Qatar universities. We did autonomous environment, drones. We've done robotics, drone competitions as well. We're here. We're part of the fabric. We're trying to show that we're not here just to sell you a platform. We're here to stay, because that's what true partners.
Wael's given us a real deep dive, an overview into Boeing's activities here. Any good relationship or partnership goes well beyond the things demanded sometimes by the customers. And Wael, I think, has given us a great insight into Boeing's activities here. We're going to let him go now. He's got some meetings to attend, and some sales to close. So Wael, thank you very much for spending time with us.
All the best. Thank you very much. Appreciate the partnership.